opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one's complete, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raider football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action here. And that's going to be batted away, incomplete, so pretty home-run way to wrap up our first quarter.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to the air here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he drives this forward to the 6. That big 4th down call is how we We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 26-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. This ball's cut by Bowers.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running this one left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. That one's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Inside the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on first. Dump off to his fullback. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds his target, Allen. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick-6 to watch.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They're throwing it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Mitchell will go in motion right. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 3 now. They bring their tight end left. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Richardson on 3rd. Pittman's got it. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains, well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Gets this one to Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it at the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders need only one to take the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Taylor again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. The Raiders going nickel on this 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down throw here from Richardson. He's got Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 3 now. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cut near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Now give left side. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a run with Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 13. Taylor makes the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Taylor. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another shot for Taylor. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He'll look to throw it. This is hauled in by Myers. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up to pass. This will be caught by Akers. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing this back in the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They give to Taylor, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have